Shalom, shalom, Akim. This the brother Rayab from the Cleveland camp.
Shayor, Car.
And Car, we coming back at you with a couple quick precepts on the living water, man. Because people think that they can eat, sleep, and shit, material shit, cardinal things, but it's about spiritual. And the word is the living water. So before we get into the scriptures, though, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Waha, Rakal, Kodash, Barakatah. We'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, the real true leaders of Israel on earth today, if you can receive it. But we're going to jump straight into the scriptures. Let me get Isaiah 55:1. And then somebody get Deuteronomy 32:2.
This Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. I am sought of them that ask not for me. I am found of them that sought me not.
55:1.
Oh, Salakia. This Isaiah chapter 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Okay, now read that back.
Ho, everyone that thirsteth.
Yeah, because our people thirst, man. When you see our people in this docile state, it ain't because they thirsting and hungry for food. It's the spirituality, man. Esau done sucked the life out of them with this Christianity, with this Muslim, with this Buddha shit. It's just sucking the life out of our people.
Come ye to the waters, and he have no money. Come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Yeah, it's talking about the waters and the food. But let me get Deuteronomy 32:2. Because it's precept upon precept. It says come and get the water. Now it's time to see what the water is. Is it talking about going to your faucet, getting you something to drink? No.
This Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 2. And if thy brother be not unto thee, or if thou know him not, then thou shalt bring it unto thine own
32
house.
32:2.
It's 22, Salaki. This Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
Okay, it say my doctrine shall drop as the rain. So his doctrine is the water. Read.
My speech shall distill as the dew as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass.
So what do that do and them showers do upon the herb and the grass? It makes it grow. So the doctrine and the word is that water that you need to grow in the truth. Finish back on the Isaiah 55:2.
This Isaiah chapter 55, verse 2. Where do you this Isaiah chapter 55, verse 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor? You said Isaiah 55 and 2. Oh, this Isaiah chapter 55 and 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and ye that which is good, and let your soul delight in itself in fatness.
Yeah, because our people spend money for that which is not bread. That's that real true doctrine, that real true food. Because Matthew 4:4, it reads, man do not live off of bread alone, but off of every word that progresses out of the mouth of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. And that money is talking about time too, because time is money. People spend their time on Christianity. They spend their time in sports, just always chasing sports. Women always chasing women. But I ain't gonna talk about it. Get Matthew 4:4, and do give me John 6:63.
6:63.
Yeah.
Said Matthew 4:4.
Yeah.
You
because
do you want me to get the Deuteronomy version? That's where it came from.
No. Because it say they spend money for that which is not bread.
It's Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
Now that's that real bread. That's that real food. Once you eat the roll and you ingest the proper doctrine that you are an Israelite, that salvation is for you, then you start to grow. Give me what you got.
This is John chapter 6, verse 3.
63.
Oh, Salaki. John 6:63. It says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Yeah, because the spirit itself is what quickeneth, what maketh alive. It said the flesh profiteth nothing. That's that cardinal. That's that living off the bread alone. Yeah, you got a lot of people that live off of bread alone, and they fat with fatness, but not the true doctrine, the true understanding. They just overweight and sloppy and have no spirituality in them. You got some precepts?
I got something. This is John chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 10. It says, Yahweh shall answer and said unto her, if thou knewest the gift of Yahweh, and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. So Yahushua was telling the woman, basically, if you knew who was asking you, if you knew who I was, basically, you would be asking me, to give you living water. And verse 11 says, the woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? So the woman was thinking carnally, basically, because she thinking that, the actual water. So he asking, Salakia, she asking Yahusha, you don't got nothing to get the water out the well with. So how can you get this living water? But Yahusha, when he say living water, he talking about this knowledge, truth, and wisdom, all right? And, I'm going to read verse 13, and it says, Yahusha answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of the water shall thirst again. All right, so whoever drink of that carnal water, they're going to get thirsty again, and they're going to want some more of that water, all right? Verse 14, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. All right, that living water that Yahushua gonna give is that knowledge, truth, and wisdom. All right, and it's gonna provide everlasting life, to his people, to the prophets. All right, and I'm gonna read Matthew chapter 5, verse 6. All right, and it says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. All right, so when you hunger and thirst after this righteousness, you're gonna be filled with the living water and the meat of the scriptures, basically, and you're gonna have knowledge and wisdom. All right, you just gotta thirst, you gotta hunger after this living water.
That was just something quick, and we hope somebody was edified. So with that, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahad, Rakal, Kodash, Barakatah. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles in New York, a great millstone, and Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.